This couldn't have come at a better time. Major update, series recap. Yankees take 3 out of 4 on the road in Tampa from the Rays. We're going to discuss exactly what that means going forward for the Yanks as the 2025 season continues to roll along. And you know what time it is. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button, closing in on 7,000 subscribers right here on Yankees Digest, bring you all things New York Yankees. Let's continue to bridge that gap between the non-subscribed and the subscribed. It's your boy, Ugo Onyianta. And Yankees take 3 out of 4 from the Rays in Tampa from George Steinbrenner Field. The Rays are building a new stadium, so they're paying rent to the Yankees right now in Florida. So let's dive into this series recap real quick. Let's get right to it. Let's skip over the proceedings. Yankees got busy early and often. Shout out to Ben Rice. Slow clap for Ben Rice. Yeah. You love to see it. This guy raked in spring training, and he's raking during the regular season. Obviously we'll get into what happened to him later on in the series, but Ben Rice was the story in game 1. Yankees fell behind in this game, but he put on a show. He put on an absolute show. 4 hits, just raking. People are calling him Dominican. They're saying he's Ben Aros. But you love what Ben Rice has done for the Yankees, giving them another bat. And Boone has put him everywhere. He's had him as a leadoff hitter. He's had him here and there. But he's given the Yankees some steady production. And again, Cody Bellinger, he's been a little shaky, trying to find his footing with the Yanks in his first year. But Ben Rice, he carried over that hot spring training. He's carried over it to the regular season. And he's a big reason why the Yankees took that opening game in this 4-game set. Again, 4 hits. Yankees took it 6-3. Not a lot of wear and tear in this one. Yankees got right to it. You'll love to see it. So let's keep it going. Game 2 was all about Rodon. Another slow clap. This is the Rodon that the Yankees fans, as well as the players in the front office, this is what we need. All right. No Gerrit Cole. You know the vibes already. King Cole's down for the year. The Yankees had a 3-headed monster. It needs to be a 2-headed monster in his absence with Max Fried, who we're going to get to later on in this video. But Rodon was absolutely sparkling in game 2, shutting down the Rays, gave the Yankees length, was dominant. He had everything working. He had the 4-seamer working. He had the slider working. He had the curve working. Everything was working. And Rodon was really solid last year. Last year was his best year as a Yankee, hands down. He carried it over into the postseason. He was pitching like a madman, like a wild man in the ALDS and ALCS. Obviously, was a bit of a letdown in the World Series against the Dodgers. But he did the things. He did the job. He understood the assignment. And again, he's got to still be the number 2. He still has to be a solid, steady number 2, occasional number 1 for the Yankees to get to the playoffs and get another crack at that World Series. And this was the type of performance that, again, you expect from him, you need from him, and he was absolutely unbelievable in Game 2, and a big reason why the Yankees took Game 2 and kept the momentum from Game 1. Here's where things got shaky. Here's where things got shaky. This was a complete choke job. Yankees led 6-1 going into the 9th inning. Aaron Judge was just out of his mind. I mean, just RBIs galore. Yankees got some insurance late from Goldschmidt as well. But it's like the bullpen wet the bed. The bullpen wet the bed, and mainly Devin Williams. And we're going to have to start having a conversation about Devin Williams, because he's giving me Clay Holmes vibes from last year. All right, I know it's just the first month and some change of the regular season, but Devin Williams has to get himself right, or he's going to find himself in the 7th and 8th inning, and Luke Weaver is going to have to save the day, no pun intended, like last year, and they might swap spots, and you might see Luke Weaver in the 9th, and Devin Williams as a setup man. because he's been shaky. And Yankees blew this one. They lost in extra innings. They have not been good in extra innings. They have not won a single game in extra innings yet this year. And again, an 10-8 loss in a game that they had won. When you're up 6-1 going into the ninth inning, you got to win that game. It's just that simple. You have to win those games. This was a layup. Again, this is a bad Rays team. They're not going anywhere. They're going straight to Cancun. They're going straight to Colombia. They're going straight to the Dominican Republic. When the season is done, they are not a good baseball team. And trust me, they will be sellers at the trade deadline. You could bet your bottom dollar on that. But Yankees dropped this one. Again, you're not going to win them all. It's 162 of them. But this was a game the Yankees should have won. They drop it 10-8 in extras. Devin Williams, thank you very much for nothing. All right, but this is the crescendo. Max Fried, slow clap, standing ovation. I don't want to be out of frame, so I don't want to stand up completely, but Max Fried, Mad Max Fried, the new ace of the New York Yankees, while King Cole is on the mend. Don't worry, when the King returns, he will regain his throne, rightfully so. But right now, it's King Max. It's Mad Max right now. Max Fried has been box office. He's been money in the bank, baby. Woo! You know what I mean? He had a no-hitter that got broken up by some shoddy defense and some shaky scoring by the hometown scoring of Tampa. But he was absolutely dominant, and he continues to solidify himself as one of the best pitchers in baseball. He's been one of the best pitchers in baseball over the last 4 years. This is an all-star. This is an ace. He was an ace in Atlanta. He's an ace in New York right now. Ace is high, baby. Ace is high. It's like I'm in Vegas right now. But, man, here we go again. 7 2/3. Only allowed 2 hits. No earned runs. 2 walks. Only 2 strikeouts. But the Rays weren't barreling him up at all. He has everything going. Cutter, 4-seamer, nasty, slow curveball, a little sweeper too, a slider. He's got it all. And he's showcased it all. When he's right, it's over. It's over. He's going to give you 7 to 9 full innings. And again, the bullpen can rest, and it's going to be a W for your team. You know, again, that's what he did in Atlanta. That's why the Yankees gave him $200+ million, and that's why he's here in the Bronx right now. And for the Yankees to get back to the Fall Classic, Max Fried's got to continue to do this. He was very impressive. And also, another slow clap before we get up out of here. Another slow clap has to go to Paul Goldschmidt. Paul Goldschmidt, baby. You love to see it. You love to see it. This is what he's been doing. He's top 5 in the AL in batting average, in hits, in singles, and on base percentage. He's also, by the way, first in hits and first in singles. Paulie Singles, like that's if this was Sopranos, that'd be his nickname. Paul Goldschmidt has been money in the bank, and again, he's not washed. He's not laundromat. He still has a lot of gas left in the tank. And this is a former MVP, and he's playing like an all-star right now. And the Yankees might not be a one-year rental. If he has the type of season that he is continuing to have and continues throughout, why not bring him back? Run it back. Give him another 1-year deal, you see what I'm saying? And run it back, because Paulie Singles, he's been money. Big reason why the Yankees took 3 out of 4, and he's giving another presence to, his name. All rise, here comes the judge. He did judge things all series long as well. And, the Yankees take 3 out of 4. This is a series that, should have been a sweep, but I'll take a series win. 3 out of 4, beating up on a bad Rays team, taking care of business. You love to see it. We'll be back to recap it all. It's your boy, the Recap King himself. Thanks for coming on. Thanks for tuning in. You know the vibes. The Yankees win. They take 3 out of 4 in Tampa. Let's keep that momentum into Cleveland with the Guardians. Unfortunately, they dropped game 1, but, let's bounce back. Let's take that series 2. But say it with me one more time. The Yankees win. Come on back. come on this journey. This has been Ugo Onyianta with Yankees Digest, bring you all things New York Yankees. Peace.